While searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn Leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox-curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
$28, $29, 30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou. Just as we agreed.
It had better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
I'll auction off my entire collection of autographed
Threepwood, you grossly...
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
Then you shall die, knowing that you gave it precious... Finally! I've got this, Threepwood. I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! What is this?
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long...
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back! This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate.
What? And then the scurvy doc.
Arr! You! After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
We'll just see about that.
Captain Threepwood, having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to the nearest ship and keel hard until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
Oh, great.
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto, and there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at Club 41.
Of course, Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
And it's still good for him.
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the box.
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me.
Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the X.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
Don't you have some...
A public...
So that'd be... Hey, Stan, why don't you rip...
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes?
Sorry, kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honk...
I guess I'll represent my...
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying? The pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client.
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
I wonder whatever happened to my hand. That empty nacho plate is making me hungry. That paralyzed cat is creepy. I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that. Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot? Hey, hardtack.
Defend!
Sorry. If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush Threepwood?
Well, back on Spinner Cay, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see, my collection, when all of a sudden this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me... Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there.
Yes?
He dug up my perfectly good X. It's
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
This whole story about your...
No, sir.
Come on, you're lying.
No, sir.
Come on.
Oh, you got me, sir.
But why?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I could have charged you with that instead. Oh.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzig's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
Ooh, it's delightful.
I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs! Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I was minding my own business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Hachi-machi!
Aye, that takes me back.
Ooh.
Bailiff, supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs!
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Lots of luck, kid.
You're lying about the...
Nay, are you...
I'll ask the question. Come on, you're...
No.
Objection, Your Honor. Defense is bad.
Knock it off, Threepwood!
Just a moment. You're...
Nay, are you...
I'll ask the... I have no more questions.
You may...
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee!
What's that? Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was bloody black.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention.
Injured? He practically crushed him.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear is paralyzed with fear. I have to...
Pretty whiskers.
Your witness, kid.
This whole cat thing is a scam to get back at me for getting you kicked out of...
How can you...
Oh. Admit it. You're nothing but a no-good...
Objection. Defense is mocking.
Sustained! The defense will refrain...
This whole cat thing is a scam to get...
How
Oh. I am...
You may...
I'd like to call...
Joaquin d'Or... Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of...
See?
Senor de Oro.
Captain,
Yes, of course.
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja.
Actually, that wasn't...
Your witness.
Senor Doro, is it not true that...
No?
So it is true that you're an inveterate liar.
No. Yes. I don't know.
Objection! Your Honor, the defense is attempting.
Sustained! The defense will take.
You.
Me liar.
I.
I have no more questions for this witness.
You may stay.
That's Captain Doro.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a
Bailiff, please escort.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Well, at least I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Break out of here, find Elaine, and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges.
But I don't have any heirs.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Aren't I entitled to some bread and water?
Bread and water?
Wait here. Huh. Thought he'd never leave. What the? It's solid steel under here. That'd just dull my hook. Stupid reinforced wall. Hey, where's my dinner? My Hope cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the gods.
Jerk. Hey, guard!
What do you...
Want to see?
You're...
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush.
Fine. All right, Counselor. Judge Grimes...
That should be more than enough for this. Hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed. Got a plan to break out of this joint, but I need you. You want me, an officer of the court, to aid in a jailbreak. Why, you... Guard! I'm quite done. I'll get you, Threepwood. If...
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood.
Make nothing of it, Mr. Hardtack. Now,
Club 41's...
Lou?
You!
Doro? What happened?
I tell you what happened to my eye, smarty guy.
Allegedly?
Allegedly.
Yeah, just...
Now I need a glass.
Why do you want...
Eye patches are so last month. All the cool...
Hooks are still cool, right?
Grr. I guess, but you really can't beat...
What are you...
I got arrested for trying to auction a count...
eBay?
You know, that bay with the...
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence.
Me? What?
You were the one that made the comp...
Oh, yeah, that. You know, I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be afflicted.
Oh, don't remind me. All the...
You thought about the possibility...
I am too...
Okay, you are a pirate. I'm sure... Associating with hardened criminals like you can't be good for my legal situation. I'm out of here.
Adios.
Stan?
Guybrush Threepwood. Nice to see you out and about.
Well, there is a pretty scary-looking rat in my cell.
Well, that's just swell, kid. Look, could you get out of the way and make...
I know I'll kick myself for asking, but...
The question you should be asking is what kind of souvenirs am I not selling? Behold...
Is that supposed to be you?
None other. Now you and your friends can relive the trial of the century while lounging around in this comfortable polyblend t-shirt.
What's that?
That, my piratey friend, is a little novelty I like to call Draw the Beard on the Guybrush. Using the power of magnetism and iron shavings, you can give Flotsam's most notorious criminal and... What the? This one doesn't have a magnet. And look, it's leaking iron shavings. This is what you get when you use shoddy Fat Island...
Hey, a little me.
That's right, Threepwood, a faithful reproduction...
Hey, I only wore those one...
It is I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, your real voice... Say no...
No matter how many times I see it...
You like it? I just had it in for its annual re-stitching and
Stan.
Sorry, kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest. But la,
What do you...
Hey, no offense, kid, but the day old Stan can't beat you in open court with one wildly flapping arm tied behind his back is the day I haul...
Not...
Exactly.
So if you're not preparing for trial...
Following Stan's rule number 1. ABM.
A-B...
Always be... People love following the trials of famous...
B-list?
That's why old Stan got all the souvenirs and timeless keepsakes you'll ever need to remind you of this month's Trial of the Century. Great. Celebrity merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity and...
Yeah? Well, I don't...
And I didn't plan to wear the same jacket for
I noticed that you're remarkable.
Nothing remarkable about it at all, Threepwood. Haven't you been paying attention? The pox only... Now, I've been many things in this life. A salesman, real estate agent, a troubadour.
See?
Hey, that's
I wonder if Club 41's changed. So... Ah, Club 41. Nothing screams pirate bar like the aroma of moldy...
I will double your quadrupled rate.
Keep your gold, Silk Pants. You can't afford me anymore.
But you must break Threepwood out of jail and bring him back to me.
You're a little behind the times, Demange. I'm pox-free and fit as a fiddle. See? Nothing's impossible when Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, is involved. And after I cure my wife...
Wife?
Yeah. She was standing right next to me when LeChuck exploded.
I want you to hunt down and capture this wife.
Hey!
What part of Non do you...
But I need her! She's the only other pirate who could...
Then get her yourself.
My dear Mademoiselle Leflay, I don't get people. I hire people like you to get them for me. And if you...
I don't like to be threatened.
Oh! Oh, my...
What the...
Oh! That...
Well, it wouldn't be the first!
Jerk. Nice dartboard.
Isn't it, though? Ah, it was one of the few things I met.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were lost a few weeks ago during a bar.
What's that artistic about?
Ah, that be a painting of Flotsam Island's notorious jungle beast, painted by our own...
Hemlock.
Aye, no one knows more about...
Set me up with a line of Blood Island volcano shots.
These come with our complimentary Club 41 insulated volcano shot glasses. Hewn out of molten lava. They can keep hot liquids hot for a week.
Impressive. Ooh. Grog on grog action. I'll just save this last one for later. Judge Grindstump?
Oh, please. No need to be...
Aren't you a little upset?
Heavens, no! What kind of pipe?
What a remarkably progressive attitude.
Besides, it's not as though you can really escape the swinging sword of flotsam justice. What with these blasted winds blowing in again?
Ladies' night is looking a little...
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out,
So you're really the...
have been ever since I won it from the original owner in a dart tournament a few...
And by hit him...
A dart? Right near...
Well, this has been a little strange, but I've got a...
Good luck with...
I wonder what happened to Murray. I don't want to waste my last Blood Island volcano shot on that. Nothing like a little hot wax on a cold, flotsam night. I don't want to waste my last Blood Island volcano shot on that. I don't think splashing hot wax on that would be productive, fun, or piratey. I almost feel guilty about this. Hello there, uninformed man on the street.
What do you want?
Don't tell me you're still blowing glass. Sure.
Ha! I just shows what you know,
What people?
Well, just one person, really.
Why?
I told you not to ask me that.
Why did someone...
I told you not to ask me that.
I see you can make a glass leg, but tell me...
Hey! But not just any glass.
Genuine imitation?
That's right. They'll imitate the... You just point them at someone's eyes, give them a few seconds to set, and shazam! Oh,
I'm intrigued and cautiously optimistic.
here. Try out this defective one for free.
Effective.
Aye. It's a little nearsighted, so you'll have to get up real close to the subject.
Thanks. I take back all the nasty things I wrote in my diary about you. How does it...
How do you think it feels?
Bad.
You got that right.
Are you not outraged?
Well, I'm just glad that scum-sucking Fleetwood. Speaking of which, shouldn't you...
We, get a 10-minute break every hour. How do those imitate...
You just point him at someone's eyes, give him a few seconds to set.
I'll see you in your, pectorals later.
Yeah, well, the three of us...
That's really...
Aye, isn't she a beauty? It's a prototype of my swashbuckling Susie, long-lasting leg.
Don't you think it's a little...
Nah, pirates love...
Whoops!
Hey! Arr! Now look what you did! Arr! You clumsy clam clipper! You ruined my prototype! Now I'll have to start all over! Arr!
So if it's messed up, can I have it?
Fine, take it! Just get out of me sight! Arr.
This ought to help me get a leg up in the trial. I better get some of this before it cools. Warm. Ooh, sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of three-points. The doctor must be really busy if he needs all those... Let's see if this'll work. Aha! Come on, let's get you out of here. Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom. Oh,
I'd be happy to pay. Do you... How's Miss
her name isn't Grungy Whiskers, you love a liquor. It's Miss Pretty.
Drop the chart.
Bah! Life ain't hardly worth living without...
I'm sure she feels the same way about the deli... How's the box treating you?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't...
Vestigial lungs of the world. What exactly...
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Can I have some?
No.
I hear you may know something about Flotsam's so...
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest...
Dark jungle guy.
Aye, 'twas said to live within the stomach of the god of death, feasting upon corpses. Until what?
But if you haven't seen it, how do you know?
Because it eats. To appease the beast, we've left him...
Disappearing meat. Yep, jungle... What exactly...
Mixing up Miss Pretty with...
Can I have some?
No.
See ya. Hey, look! A fight!
What? I didn't see nothing.
Sorry, must have been a weather balloon. I just got to get some of this incredible bacon grease. There. Now my jacket and my pants smell like bacon.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush 3.
Oh, Counselor 3.
Like,
Oh, the Pirate Court of...
Let's keep it.
I object.
To what?
To this trial. To your hat. To the way my beard's itching. I also object to the way that guy's looking at me.
Hey.
And to this hook. And...
Captain Threepwood, you will cease your foolish distractions before we come down and cease them for you!
Hold that crazy pose. Gotcha!
Right! Where were we?
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from a...
Sorry.
You're on...
Fail!
Aye, aye.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Aren't I...
Bread and...
Wait here. Huh. That's funny. Stupid reinforced wall. That'd just dull my... Stupid reinforced wall. Where's my dinner? My hope...
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's...
Jerk. Hey, guard!
What do you...
Wanna see... Not getting any smarter. Captain Doro?
Do you have it?
One nigh indestructible glass eye. Pox colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing.
Achis Santo Pica and Santa Fe! Ay, 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 ay. My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Cryptigit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
Sure, whatever. Now, about your testimony.
No problem, mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Your Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? How'd you smuggle this into here?
In my, let's say, mouth.
Hooga!
Like,
Oh, the Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstomp presiding.
Time is grog, Captain!
just a...
Humph!
I'd like to recall Bosun stand.
Catherine Krebs.
Now remember, darling, you're still under oath.
Aye.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
This proves nothing!
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but who knows how they got there?
I'm glad you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island. Isn't that true, Bosun Krebs?
Answer the question, you she-devil!
It's true. After Guybrush knocked that platter of nachos onto my lap, I saw my chance for revenge and concocted this foolish scheme.
Revenge?
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years languishing in prison for your crimes? The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy karaoke contest?
Oh, sorry. Drawing a blank.
Arr!
Your Honor, I move that Bosun Catherine Krebs' charge be dropped.
Counselor?
I got nothing, Your Honor.
Very well. In the matter of Krebs versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood. Knock it off, you lot!
I'd like to recall Captain...
Can someone pull up?
The court would like to remind...
See?
Captain D'Oro. What...
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map the witness used to...
I'll allow, but not your eternally flapping mouth!
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Day Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map, but I have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the Power Pirate it led me to.
And who was the
It was...
Hey, would you look at that? I misfiled my glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped.
Smart move, Counselor. In the matter of Porcelain Power Pirates versus D'Oro, D'Oro versus Threepwood...
Call this justice. Where's the hangings?
You want hangings? Just...
I'd like to call Hemlock Mc...
I'm right here.
I'd like to
I'm
remind...
still...
Your Honor, Pirates and Assorted Buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was I, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, that brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty Whiskers paralyzed with fear. Jacques the Monkey!
What? Objection. There's no evidence of...
No? Let's ask the victim.
Miss Pretty Whiskers!
See? Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like a good pirate cat should.
Miss Pretty Whiskers, come back!
Your Honor,
Mr. Prosecutor?
Well, considering that my client and evidence just ran out the door, I guess I'll...
Good idea. In the case of McGee and Pretty Whiskers versus Threepwood, the Pirate...
Come on, Judge, hit him with the pox!
Don't make me send the bailiff up there! Let's see here. Cleared? Dropped? Yes.
shiver me timbers, Stumpy.
Hold on, what's this? There appears
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal?
the creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication.
Oh, right.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
Is that so?
Is the mandatory sentence a slap on the bottom and a public shaming?
Well, here is... No! It's death!
Oh, then not guilty.
On what grounds?
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Cthulhu. Off the Rock of Gelato, LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the voodoo... Well,
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, but seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon
Justification.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that
I won that ship, fair and square.
Now, Threepwood has returned, and so has the cloud of pox. What a coincidence. And yet here he stands.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any...
I do. She's... Wonder Bunny.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sucking.
Lane, let's plunder more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish you, silly.
Oh boy.
Ah, to finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to... What's this? The scent of betrayal? Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty blade!
Knows my witness.
Then she must be summoned. Bailiff?
Yes?
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That's...
Aye, aye, sir.
But first, hold the defendant's pox.
All right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and...
I wouldn't call...
Ow!
Might...
Oof!
Take exception. What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. I went to Club 41.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand... I'm gonna go see if the local...
What the... Oh, ladies' night.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind.
And you're about to lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes, let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy!
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck. A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril. Morgan!
Don't ask me.
I'm gonna run you through!
Ladies, please.
Well, that won't be when I'm...
Get over your...
Yikes. Hey, Morgan.
I'll show you... Whoa!
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark.
You want bites? You got it! Whoa!
Elaine, you should know that Morgan and I...
Excitable what? You're a dog, Guybrush Threepwood!
Ow, Morgan.
Is that so? What else?
Can't you two just work it out over a nice grogatini?
The Guybrush Threepwood...
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling trollop, Sooner Mom?
Oh, boy. Okay, I'm gonna go think of something clever. Try not to kill each other while I'm away.
Arr!
Yeah!
WP?
I can't.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
You're not a...
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest?
About your quest for vengeance?
You don't? How could you forget how you sank me marlin hunting ship off the coast?
Unless I've taken too many blows to the head, I'm pretty sure I've never...
Well, you may not remember Bosun Catherine C. Krebs, but you can be sure that they'll all...
Wait, did you say Guybrush Q Threepwood?
Aye, and a fouler name...
But it's the wrong name. I'm Guybrush U Threepwood.
What?
Yeah, your vendetta must be with the other Guybrush Threepwood. I should have realized. You know, this isn't the first... Tell me,
Did what?
when you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this...
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Yikes!
Can you make one of these Fat Island Fuzzy Nuts?
Aye, aye.
While you're making that, I'll just... That was absurdly...
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme!
Ew, what was that? Hey, what's this piece? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated. Just what I always wanted. An ant. Hey, Krebs.
What do you...
It's nice to see one female pirate in this.
Oh, I am. I'm just loading up on carbs before joining...
What you gonna do with
All what?
all that gold inside your chest?
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Yikes!
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I...
But can you make one?
Aye, but it'll take some doing.
Take your time. I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Done! One Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Now I can get back to me darts.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme!
Okay, this is really flattering, but let's calm down and talk this out like adults.
I'll be calm when the flay's been filleted like a fish.
Elaine, you should...
Inside You're a dog!
Wow, Morgan.
Is that so?
Can't you...
The Guybrush over your dead body! Who are you calling
Oh, Oh boy.
Yeah! Arr.
Hey, ladies.
What?
You two fight.
We kill like them too. Arr.
Yikes. Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bite? You got it. Bark for
Huh? Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. TM.
Phew. Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship.
You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't pick my left nostril without risking a lobotomy.
What if I...
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood. Please tell the court how this
LeChuck, that stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck, there wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of conquering hero. Oh, look at me! I be Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate! Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam!
Okay. Honey.
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking...
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
Could you give the...
Well, let's see. When I first met him, he was breaking into my mansion to steal a statue. Later, after shanghaiing a crew to take him to Monkey Island, he totally failed to rescue me from the evil clutches of the ghost pirate LeChuck, so I had to dress up a couple of monkeys in a bridal gown.
This may have been a bad line of questioning.
Then he left me hanging over a pit while he went looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. I didn't hear from him for 3 years after that. Turned me into a bleeding statue. Left the seat up. Oh, and that's not even mentioning all the times I found myself tied up, manacled, or otherwise incarcerated because of his blithering idiocy!
You're too good for him, love.
Save his belly with a...
I'd like a second to think.
Make it fast! Your character...
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, you all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, have brought this horrible pox to your shores.
Off with it!
Run him off the
Feed it to
plank!
the jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I don't know.
Feed it to
Maybe.
the jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime.
With pleasure, Your Honor. Wenches and pirates,
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor.
Arr!
Sugar cakes?
Off with it, head! Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver!
Does the defense have any other pointless arguments it would like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, By the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are... Right there.
What?
Woof.
What is the meaning of this? My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly what Guybrush did.
Chuck, I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
Don't listen to him.
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him.
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am. And I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the... Quiet up there! The Voodoo Lady!
Ooh, that creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages, you will find detailed plans laid out by the Voodoo Lady over the course of many years to manipulate my never-ending rise to power, my hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection, my obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
Lead him to the jungle beast!
It can't be true. Can it?
Order! Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to me eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid. Chuck!
Guybrush!
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you.
For what? I've caused you...
For taking the fall back there, and for exposing the voodoo lady. I know...
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guy.
I'm always careful.
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with the cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
Is that a dig? Is the evil demon pirate This is weird. Where have you been?
Well, after leaving Spinner Cay, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught...
That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom...
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to...
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as...
And arrived just in time to save me from... Have you seen...
No, not since she...
She's been doing a lot. I can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling...
It came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out.
Malevolence is in the eye of the behold. I know this is difficult to understand.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could...
Ha! The destiny of...
I risked life, limb, and manatee.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That is La Esponja Grande? But
I know.
The size of the sponge is meaningless.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
you fight like a...
Sit tight, buddy. Once I say...
Don't worry about me.
Hey, you!
Hello, Treepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople,
La Sponja.
I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my pit...
It's not worthless. It is merely young.
What to maturity? How am I supposed to do that?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed
What sort of meal is that?
a feast for the senses. The menu, Treepwood. Take it and serve the
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate. I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Hey there, youngster. I know you're cute.
Why?
Because that's where Stan works his magic, kid. It's where my...
So it's...
Yeah, but only until this...
Stan!
Threepwood. No hard feelings of...
Water under the...
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shite... Still trying to make a buck up?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Doro sap. I've moved on to the next trial of the century.
Yeah,
Great. People can't get enough of the voodoo lady's murky moral ambiguity voodoo charms. And as for the Chuck, well, let's just say the lady pirate...
Still...
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Doro sap. I've moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck
What kind
and
of
the
souvenirs
voodoo
could
lady.
you possibly be making out of the voodoo...
Oh, ye of little faith. Feast your eye.
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of Kaflu LeChuck doll. Press the button.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's that?
It's my entrancing voodoo lady.
Ugh, disturbing.
Say...
Guess they decided to put the rug inside after... Whoa. Are you pirate enough to take the Fugu Jalokia challenge? Fugu Jalokia. Hey, WP.
Captain Threepwood, what can I do you for?
Tell me about this Fugu Jalokia.
Ah, a connoisseur of peculiar culinary delight. Are we? Then you surely have heard of the Fugu Jalokia.
Oh, that.
I acquired that specimen of the Fugu pepper many years ago from a three-legged bandit named...
How wicked.
Since that tongue-destroying day, I vowed to pass on the pepper to the...
Ouch! What was that? Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail. What the? Morgan! What happened?
Went to get your hand.
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you? Singe. It's locked. no. This is where the Marquis keeps all the... Hey, you never know when a sack of severed legs is gonna come in. Sorry. Lepidoptera flotzimus accelerus. Like many of its more common cousins, the sharp-toothed Flotsam Island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing. Where Flotzimus accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying, and the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course. Vampiridae flotzimus sucrosus, the flotsam jungle firefly, are a common sight in flotsam's jungles, which they never leave. Although possessing no natural enemies, the flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water. Auto trepanation helmet. Ow! What? My thumb!
Well, bust my balustrades. Well done, Captain Threepwood. You've conquered the Fugu Jalokia and have won the right to keep it as your own.
I love a clean living and a healthy Probably got permanent glossal damage, but it was totally worth it to get my hook on that pepper.